Why did the Ceylon Electricity Board enter into an agreement to purchase electricity from the Ambilipitia power plant? Was it because of the lack of an alternative? If not, what were the alternatives available? How much was spent for the purchase of power from the Ambilipitia power plant? What are the reasons for the purchase of power at this price? The Committee on Public Enterprise conducted an investigation into the Public Utilities Commission and the Ceylon Electricity Board on the 7th of last month. COPE then informed the Secretary to the Ministry of Power and Renewable Energy and the Chairman of the Ceylon Electricity Board to present reasons for this purchase to the committee. The duo were also informed to forward a copy to the Auditor General. Following investigations, the recommendations of the committee were forwarded by the Secretary of COPE to the Secretary of the relevant ministry on the 27th of last month. The agreement to purchase power from ACE Ambilipitia was extended twice for a period of 1 year after it expired in 2015. In April this year, the Ceylon Electricity Board extended this power purchase agreement for another 3 years. The Secretary to the Ministry of Power and Renewable Energy, Dr. Suren Bhattagoda, had informed COPE that an estimate had been made for the government to purchase the power plant in 10 years. The Secretary said that the estimate prepared by the government surveyor valued the power plant at 2,370 million rupees, while the estimate by the owner of the facility valued it at 2,635 million rupees. Dr. Suren Bhattagoda had informed COPE that as there was a difference of 300 million rupees between the two estimates, a decision could not be reached on the purchase of the power plant. However, according to the investigations conducted by the COPE committee, according to the agreement signed in April, the capacity cost of a unit of power from the private power plant is 1 rupee and 29 cents. Accordingly, the cost per month is 76 million rupees, adding up to a grand total of 2,736 million rupees. The COPE committee noted that a sum exceeding the estimate of 2,635 million for the sale of the power plant presented by the owner has to be borne as the capacity cost alone. According to the annual report of the company that owns the ACE Ambilipitia power plant, the profit of the company for the capital cost for the construction has been covered through the payment of the capacity cost, and thereby the ownership of the power plant should be transferred to the government. In response, Secretary to the Ministry of Power and Renewable Energy, Dr. Suren Bhattagoda, said that at the end of the agreement, the power plant will remain in the possession of its current owner. However, in 2016, Dr. Bhattagoda had informed COPE that the power plant will be taken under the Electricity Board. The COPE committee had expressed their displeasure on the contradicting statements provided and decided to recall those responsible to testify before the committee. While the Ceylon Electricity Board has been continuously recording losses, certain subsidiaries of the board recorded unusual profits. West Coast is one of them. Money belonging to the CEB has been invested in a number of companies, including West Coast. The board of directors of this company are high-ranking officials of the Ceylon Electricity Board. The magnitude of the power mafia in operation within the country is clearly depicted by the current situation where the Ceylon Electricity Board are suffering massive losses while the subsidiary companies of the board are recording unusual profits. The group that has to face the ruthless consequences of this power mafia is none other than the power consumers of the country. It is the responsibility of the government to free the people from the ruthless nature of this power mafia.